All right. Happy day, happy day, happy day. Welcome, welcome, welcome to Wake Up and Win podcast powered by CTR Media Network. This podcast is all about fueling your mindset, elevating your business. If you have a podcast or TV show, helping you with that. It also inspires you to take action every single day, positive action every single day. W- all of our episodes have powerful insights, simple, actionable strategies. We give you a quote, a Bible scripture, and a call to action to help you achieve success. So I know it's super duper early. So some of you are either just waking up or you have not been asleep yet. Whatever the case may be, we're going to go ahead and we're going to wake up and win. Okay, for those of you who are on, you can say hello and where you're tuning in from. And this is the time that we ask you guys to like, follow, share, comment, and subscribe. So today we're going to talk about the topic of the power of intention, creating the life you want. Okay. All week we've been building up to this point, helping you to see how you can unlock the power, your purpose, your passion that leads into your prosperity. But actually, how can you do that? All week we have been giving you tips and strategies in order to help you do this, that. And now we're going to speak on the topic of the power of intention, because you have to be intentional in order to make these things come into existence for your life, okay? And at the end of the day, you deserve it. So, first things first, understand this, that nothing great happens by accident. You must be intentional about your success. You must be intentional about how you want to have your life. You must be intentional about who you choose to be around with, what business you want, what type of employee you would like to become, whether you want to climb the corporate line or the corporate ladder, I would say. Whatever the case may be, you have to be intentional. This is not something that just happens when you are working on creating the life that you want and you deserve to have. Okay. So, how can you actually start the process when once you realize what your intention is? I'm gonna give you 4 strategies, because you know we like to give you at least 4 or 5 tips or strategies. The first thing that you need to do, you need to write down your goals and revisit them daily. I did not say weekly, I did not say monthly, I did not say quarterly, meaning 3 months, and I certainly did not say yearly. What I said is that you need to write down your goals and revisit them daily. So why should you revisit them daily? Because you need reminders. And if you're working on intention, you have to consistently put that intention before your eyes every single day, so that you will be able to gauge how far you are growing in that respect. Okay. Whether you need to adjust something, whether you need to get more assistance with something in order for you to make that intention come to a reality, whatever the case may be. But you have to consistently have this in front of you every single day. Number 2, you need to align your actions with your desired outcome. So, what are you doing in your day to day life that will help you get closer to the goal that you have or the intention that you have for your life? You have to make sure they're aligned. You can't say one thing and do another. What you say, you need to also come forth with action behind it. Like I said before, 1% improvement every single day. That is the goal, to have 1%, 1% improvement every single day. Okay? Not 99, not 100%. We need to be realistic. 1%. So, number 3, what do you need to do? You need to track your progress and make the necessary adjustments when necessary. Why do I say you need to track your progress? because you need to have a hands on engage. You need to manage. This is a part of teaching yourself how to manage yourself, how to manage your intention, how to manage your life. The number one thing that most people that hold them back from being able to have the life that they know they deserve to have is that they have poor management. What is the difference between someone who is poor and someone who is rich? I like to say wealthy, but we're going to use for this scenario rich. Off the bat, you probably saying, well, it's because a rich person have money and a poor person doesn't. No, not necessarily. Because people who are considered poor, they still have money. They may not have as much as a rich person has, but what is the difference that allowed one person to be or live below the poverty line, whereas another person is rich? Just basic. Not saying that people who inherit riches. I'm talking about people who work to build their wealth, right? Management. You have to learn to manage. I know people who, based upon society, is considered poor or middle class or below middle class. But their life and their intention and how they live, you will never know it because they are so happy. They manage their finances well. They can do everything that a person who is in the top 1% does. And they have happiness because they have learned the art of management. They learn to make their money work for them, and they're not just working for the money. So even if they make $50,000 a year, they're living like they are a millionaire. Okay, because they make sound money decisions. So whatever it is that you want to do, you have to be intentional. Is it to be happy? Is it to have financial stability? Is it for you to graduate college or actually go to college? Is it for you to complete a certain program? Is it for you to finally start your own business or TV show or podcast? Is it for you to be able to get that promotion that you've been working for years? And you're finally deciding that, hey, I'm going to go after this promotion. I'm going to do the things that is required so that I can acquire this promotion. You need to track that progress to see how close you're actually getting to the finish line. And remember to celebrate the small wins. Every time you make 1% improvement, you celebrate that. Don't wait until you get to the finish line, because in order for you to get to the finish line, you have to be able to have several small little steps before you get there. The fourth thing is you need to surround yourself with people who are intentional about their growth. It's something about the company that you keep. So, who is the top 5 people that you spend the most of your time with? Think about it. Who are the top 5 people that you talk on the phone with the most, that you spend time with the most, that you spend your personal time, business time, if they work with you at a place, at a job, who do you spend time with? Based upon the top 5 people that you spend the most time with, whether it's virtually or in person, has a great indicator of how your life is going to be. So if you're around people who are negative, you're around people who are not go-getters, who are I would say, and I hate to say this, but I am going to say it because it's just true. You hang around with people who is happy with being mediocre. They don't have no aspirations, no desire to be better in any perspective of their life. They just happy with just existing, but not thriving. They're perfectly okay with surviving and not thriving. Then you notice that you're the same way. Even though you may have the intention to do better, but the thing is, the reality is, who you choose to be around the most will be a reflection of you. And it's going to be very difficult for you to be able to be a high achiever if you're around individuals who have no aspirations of growing, having no intention of being better and bettering themselves. It'll be very difficult for you because by default, we're like a sponge. Whether we want to or not, we start sucking in our environment and who we're around. So make sure you surround yourself with people who are intentional, who love to grow, who have aspirations, who have desires to be better. So, what quote do we have for this on today? The quote is: "The future depends on what you do today." Think about this. The future depends on what you do today. Did you know that your current life situation, your current experiences, your financial status, education, your life is based upon small decisions that you made in your past that brought you to this moment? hmm You made a decision. I have made a decision on different things in my life that have brought me to this current present position or outcome that I have right now. So, what I want you to make sure that you do is that from this point on, and this goes for you and this goes for me, that you make the best decisions today so that your tomorrows will be just as you want it to be. Just as you want it to be. Now, before we leave, I'm going to give you a Bible scripture because you know I always give you a quote and a scripture. So the Bible scripture for today is Proverbs 16:3. That's Proverbs 16:3. Commit to the Lord whatever you do, and he will establish your plans. Proverbs 16:3 says, commit to the Lord whatever you do, and he will establish your plans. So make sure that you're intentional. Make sure you write it down, make it plain. Make sure that you work on yourself and also your dreams and aspirations every single day. And keep in mind the goal of just improving yourself 1% every single day. Making sure that you keep your circle tight and making sure that the people, you're very intentional on the people that you're surrounding yourself with, making sure that everything that you do is aligned with the action that you will like to drive the particular outcome that you want for your life. And another important thing is to keep you accountable. You need to write down your goals and make sure that you revisit them every single day. So what I do, I have different things that I write down for the week, month, year, right? Or quarter and then year. But at the end of the day, I review what has, transpired over the entire day. Now, sometimes I knock it out the park. I get everything done. But I'm gonna be honest with you, most days I never complete my list. Now, do I have the intention of completing my list? Uh-huh. But that's just not how life works because I have a long list of things. It's not like 3 or 10 things. Sometimes it's like 25 things, all right? And so, what I do is see what I have completed, what I have worked on effectively, seeing the results from that, whether it's 2 or 3 things, that's cool. Out of 25, I celebrate those small wins and I work on the next day, cutting that list of 25 down more. So, maybe the next day I can get 5 things done. It just depends. Sometimes I just get one. It just depends on how extensive that particular task is. Some tasks I have to work on for a week, a day, 2 weeks, a month, a quarter. I have some tasks that I have to work on for 12 months because that's how intense that particular thing is for me to do. That I have to meticulously work on a piece of it every single day, little by little, in order to accomplish whatever that is at the end of 12 months. Okay. So be realistic. Another thing that I do is I have short term things that I do and long term. So I measure my progress by how many short term that I get that actually brought me to the long term things on my list, because I have a 1 year, 3 year, 5 year, and 10 year plan. Okay, how I want my life to look in 10 years, how I want my life to look, and what I want to have accomplished in 5, what I need to do and what I need to accomplish in 3. And I also have, which in my case, 1 year is just like 1 day for me. Okay, so what I want to have accomplished in 1 year, for example, the year 2025. I have noticed, since I have been scheduling my life out in such a way like that, it keeps me accountable. It also reminds me of what I want, and also allow me to fight and go ahead and do what I need to do in order to accomplish it, whatever it is that I want to do, so that my life will look and become exactly how I intend for it to be. And I want you to know that you can do the exact same thing. Manage your life, manage your time, manage your processes, and you can have exactly what you want. What I want you to do today is to live in your purpose. Live with purpose. Live in it and live with it. Another thing that I want you to do is go and download the CTR Media Network app, so that we can help you bring your vision to life. We have over 30 different shows on our platform and counting, and all of our shows are amazing. It touches life, it touches entertainment, it touches education, it touches self-improvement. It even have things to motivate you from a spiritual perspective, things to help get your life together, management together. We have amazing guests that come on all of our different shows, and sometimes the host is actually talking to you directly. We also have workshops, such as how to start a podcast from scratch. We also have workshops on how to use CapCut, which is the app to help you edit for our content creators, and also podcast and TV hosts, so that you can save money by doing it yourself until you are in the position to hire a team. We do all these things not just to do them, we do them because we want to help you walk into your purpose. And if you don't have that support that you feel that you need and that you want in your immediate life, but then you can have it virtually. So I encourage you to download the app today, so that you can get all that motivation, encouragement, and also build those good management skills of your life, your business, your entrepreneurship, your working for someone else to be a better employee, whatever the case may be. On this note, you guys, have a great, amazing rest of your day. And tune in to CTR Media Network. For those of you who are just listening in, put hashtag live in the comments. Excuse me. If you are listening to us live, if you are listening to us on the replay, put hashtag replay. You can go and download the CTR Media Network app. It's absolutely free. That is our way of giving back to the community by allowing you to have access to all of this amazing information for free. Yes, yes, yes. And we will talk to you on tomorrow. Have a great, amazing rest of your day, and make sure to be intentional and live with purpose. I am Dr. T.J. Ramsey, the host of Wake Up and Win morning podcast, morning motivation podcast, powered by CTR Media Network. And I'll talk to you on tomorrow. Have a good day.